on CFAX 1070.
Welcome back to the Noon Show. We've spent a lot of time this week talking about politics, so a little break today. Just a quick one.
Breath of fresh air.
It's Youth Day here on the Noon Show. Do you like this?
I love it.
Yeah, I know you're having a good time.
I love it.
Those two girls had it down. With the Hogwarts summer camp?
It sounds like it's nailed down pretty well.
Yeah, when I heard that they were 15 and 16, I went, okay, we might have a few issues here. I mean, what sort of parents are going to sign up for this? But they've got it dialed up.
You were quizzing them. You got
what?
Parents.
No, but I was fair.
You were fair, exactly. Yeah. Asking all the questions that you should
I wanted
ask,
to make sure
like
that it was figured out.
And things that people might not pick up.
Man, they were impressive. Very impressive. All right, Youth Day continues. Today's a big day. Not because it's Youth Day, which just happened accidentally. It's not a holiday, but you might find some bright minds out there who think that today should be. Chances are you didn't wake up today and roll over to your partner and say happy anniversary, because you probably don't know what anniversary you're celebrating. But I'll tell you, today is the 30th anniversary of Pi Day. I know it's lunchtime, but it's not that pie. It's the other pie. 1988, physicist Larry Shaw organized what is now recognized as Pi Day, pi without the E. It's a day celebrated by math lovers around the world, including right here on Vancouver Island. I am not a math guy. Big surprise there. But pi, from what I know, represents the ratio of a circle's circumference to its diameter. Now, this is an important part of the foundation of mathematics. And the thing about pi is, it has an infinite number of digits that never repeat. It goes on and on and on. Most people can probably name the first couple of digits. 3.14. 1, I think. 141. What's it? 1415, something like that. Now, on our island, we have one of the brightest minds in terms of memorizing pi in this country, okay? He's a grade 8 student at Mark Isfeld Secondary in the Comox Valley, and he can recite around 1,000 digits of pi from memory, and today for charity, he is doing exactly that. Jack Boan is his name, and he joins us from his school. Jack, thank you for coming on.
Yes, thank you.
Can you hear me okay, Jack?
Yep.
Where are you right now?
Right now I'm at Isfeld.
Okay, are you in the teacher's office?
Yes, I'm in the vice principal's office right now.
Okay, did we get you out of class?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're welcome, Jack. It's not math class, is it?
No.
Okay, all right. Jack, why? That is my biggest question. Why are you doing this? How did you start? How were you even introduced to pi? Why memorize it? How did this all begin?
Well, my dad started memorizing pi when I was little, so I thought, why don't I just try it and see how it goes?
Why did he try memorizing pi? What got him into it, do you know?
His friend actually told him about it, and people who memorized a ton. So one night he memorized 50, and then he got that good, and he said to himself, why don't I memorize another 50?
Wow, okay. So when you started, walk me through how the first, or the early days of pi memorization went for you.
Well, I think the first year that I started was in grade 1, and I did around 70, 60, 50 digits, somewhere around there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And if you want to memorize pi, like, how does it work? Do you go online and type in pi, and does the digit, the number, just come up on your screen? Or where do you go to know if you're getting it right?
Normally what I do is I print it out off a computer with the printer, and then I memorize lines of 10 separately.
Okay, and do you have any tricks in terms of memorizing?
Well, there's some tricks that I have just to, tell which line is the next line. So if I have, let's say, 4-2, the next line, I'll remember a little trick. For example, maybe it's a repeating pattern or something to be able to recite the next line.
So, Jack, Casey Kyle, the board operator in our studio, just pulled up pi on a screen in front of me, okay? So I'm looking at a screen with a bunch of digits on it. Just so we know you're the real deal. I mean, I know you are. But just so all our listeners know you're the real deal, can you recite some pi for us?
Yep.
Okay, do you want to just go and then we'll stop you, in a little while?
Okay.
All right, whenever you're ready.
Okay. 3.1415926 535 8979 3238 4626 4338 3279 502 8841 971 69 399 37510.
That's fantastic.
Perfect.
You nailed it. You got it right.
Yep.
So later today at your school, I love it. Yep.
Jack's like, well, duh.
No big deal. So later today at your school, Jack, you're going to do what?
I'm going to recite 1,100 digits around there.
How long will that take you?
Last year, I did 808 in 10 minutes, so I'm hoping that this year it will take around 15 minutes, 14 minutes.
Now, are you going to have a crowd?
Yes, I'm expecting the crowd.
I'd go watch you if I was there, for sure. And do you have someone that is ensuring that you're getting it correct?
Yes, I will have 3 people, probably.
Wow.
With sheets.
I read somewhere that you are, in terms of pi memorizers in this country, you are number 6 in the country?
Yes, I am.
And the person who's in first place, how many digits can they memorize?
I'm pretty sure it's around 8,100.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Do you want to beat that person?
I'm not sure if I can cram any more numbers in my head.
Listen, I mean, does it get hard once you get to that 1,000 level? Does it get increasingly more difficult?
But it's not so much at 1,000. But after you start doing a lot, your brain starts to hurt a bit, and you have to take a break. But then you can go right back at it.
Okay, and I'm fascinated by this. I don't know much about math, but there's no formula to this, right, Jack? Like, this is strictly memorizing. You're not working out in your mind, okay, I just said 2-4, and now I know that a 6 comes after that. It's nothing like that.
No, not at all.
Oh, wow. Oh, what did you pull up here? So are you the 168th in the world, Jack?
Yep.
Oh my
Look
gosh.
at that.
We've got a ranking here. So there's a guy named Y.A.N.A from Denmark in front of you and an Amanda from USA. You got to beat these guys, Jack.
Yes, probably.
Jack, there's a reason you're doing this today, and it's a great reason. You're doing this for charity. What can you tell us about that?
Well, I'm doing it for Y.A.N.A, so it's a local charity here, and it gives medical support and transportation to children from the age 0 to 19 and pregnant mothers that can't afford transportation to somewhere like Victoria or Vancouver.
You are not alone is what Y.A.N.A stands for. Did you have to use Y.A.N.A? Did your family have to turn to Y.A.N.A at some point?
I was born 9 weeks premature, so my parents could have used Y.A.N.A. Luckily, we could afford it, but if we couldn't have afforded it, yes, we would have had to use Y.A.N.A.
That's, wow. You know what? You're the third, I guess, kid that we've had on today, Jack, and it's pretty amazing what you're doing. How much money do you hope to raise today?
Hopefully over $1,000.
Over $1,000. Wow. Okay. How often do you practice? I should ask you that.
Practicing probably every day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy it?
Yeah, I enjoy it. There's sometimes when it's a lot of numbers and you're trying to remember it, and then you forget it, and then you get a bit frustrated, but in the end it all works out.
What do your friends think of this?
They don't know really how I do it at all. They're just amazed as well.
Does it work with anything else, like, I don't know, exams or tests or anything else in terms of memorizing? Or does it just apply to pi?
I think right now it just applies to pi, but yeah, I haven't really tried out memory skills yet, so.
Do you have a special lady in your life, Jack?
No.
Well, I'll tell you, one day you can pull this out at, I was going to say the bar, but you're too young for that. One of these days you're going to be able to impress some people with this. You know that, right?
Yep.
I love it. We just figured it out, Jack. If you get 1,100 digits today, that means you will move up to 126th in the world, up from 168th.
Yeah, I might be able to squish a few more in there as well.
Oh my gosh. I'll tell you what, Jack, we want to stay on this story. I wish you all the best later today. When you crack that top 100 spot, come back on the noon show, okay, and we'll talk about it.
Okay.
All the best to you, Jack. Really, what you're doing is incredible, and I look forward to seeing this later today. Our Gord Kurbis, who is our CTV reporter up there, he's going to come watch you and film you tonight when you try to break this record, and we're going to put it on our newscast tonight at 5. Sound good?
Okay, that's awesome.
Jack, you're awesome. Thanks for coming on, man.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
Have a good